2 days after the scheduled close, and the Iowa Senate showed little motivation to finish today. Senators met in session for just 2 minutes and adjourned until Monday. WHO 13's Teodora Mitov is live at the State House now, and still no state budget, but we are seeing some progress. Teodora.
Yeah, Andy, that's right. Today, Senate Majority Leader Mike Clemish and Speaker Pat Grassley told me that they reached a budget agreement. Take a look here at your screen. You can see that agreement. The House and the Senate agreed to a $9.645 billion budget for fiscal year 2027, which starts on July 1st. You can also see the original proposals from the House, the Senate, and the governor. The House had to come down by roughly $20 million, and the Senate had to come up by roughly $20 million. Now the budget chairs are starting their negotiations, and the budget could be passed soon.
We would love to try to make a run next week. I don't want to sit here and say that's a guarantee, but we have told the caucus to come here next week with the mindset that we'd like to be in that position for next week. And I think with the developments on the budget, now that we've moved to property tax bill, I think that that is a realistic possibility.
Even though the path may appear to be simple, it often lies hidden in complexities. I don't know what those are yet. So without getting ahead of my skis, I think both the House and the Senate are very optimistic that we're close to, to coming to consensus on some of the other issues we have in front of us, which, leads us to a path to adjourn.
But just because the session is close to an end doesn't mean that the House took a break today. A bill that was introduced yesterday advanced out of a House subcommittee and committee today. It drew a huge crowd to the hearing, and it was also strongly divided along party lines. The bill would prohibit warrant resolution clinics like the one that took place in Polk County earlier this month. Republicans said it's because a person who attended the clinic was charged with first-degree murder 1 week later, but Polk County Attorney Kimberly Graham says there's no link between the clinic and that homicide.
The warrant resolution clinic was only for low-level, non-violent, non-felony offenses. So if I believed that there was any way that not holding a warrant resolution clinic could prevent homicide, I would never hold one.
Somebody's going to have to justify to me why a warrant recall or warrant resolution clinic should even exist. Because when an arrest warrant is issued, a person is supposed to turn themselves in. A person is supposed to be arrested. Let's remember, arrest warrants are only issued for some serious crimes.
Now, that bill is now eligible for a vote on the House floor. But remember, the House also did pass its Tough on Crime package. That was one of their top priorities for this session. And the Senate has yet to vote on that. So that's something that we're going to watch and see what happens with this new bill. We're also going to watch and see what happens with property taxes and eminent domain. The House and the Senate are still very divided on property taxes. The House and the Senate passed their own versions. And today we asked both Clemish and Grassley what their non-negotiables are. And Grassley says that the House wants a hard 2% cap for local governments, whereas Clemish said that they're looking at a soft cap. So that's something they're going to have to try and get through. And on eminent domain, for the first time, we're hearing from Clemish saying that his plan does not have enough support within the Republicans in the Senate. So now there's a new amendment that's being created. We'll have to just wait and see what happens with that next week, Andy.
Wow, just another furious finish there at the State House. Teodora Mitov covering that for us. Thank you.